Today, we got something to talk about. Okay? Apande, we have a situation to talk about. And don't mind airheads. First off. I know y'all see the girl come back in. I know I cut my hair, but it's coming back. Alright, now headphones go on now. We got something to talk about, right? Because as you know, see by the title, we're talking about we gotta bring light to bring more light to the biggest, the main villain, the main antagonist of the Roblox community, bro. And it's like, I didn't realize this at first, but this nigga's hand reaches he touches so much shit in our community, and I didn't realize it was this big. And genuinely, I have never felt this way before by anybody, but this is like, yo, I hate this nigga. Yeah, nigga, that's right. We talking about me, Blackstar, the king of stars, Mr. Straw Hat himself, nigga. I'm the main villain in this bitch. I run all this shit. I kill all the games. I talk shit about everybody. That's me, alright? But nah, for real though. The person we talking about here, bro, is like somebody who's killed 2 games I was very fond of and is continuously doing it. And surprisingly, he convinced somebody that he doesn't kill games. So surprisingly, he somehow, some way, he finessed somebody into thinking that what he does is actually legitimate. He does it for a good reason, right? The person we talking about is Mystified. Y'all have heard me once say, please speak on Mystified before, bro. Back when Ultimatum first got taken over by Mystified, I was like, okay, Ultimatum has a new owner. Let's see how things go. And then over time, I started to learn about this nigga. I start to, people start to tell me about Mystified. Like my niggas start telling me about, like fucking Double Khan started telling me about Mystified, and they like, bro, this nigga takes games and he flips it for a quick bag and then abandons them again, right? And at first, I didn't believe it, right? I seen some Heroes Ultimatum sneak peeks and I was like, bro, this shit is not Ultimatum. What the fuck am I looking at, right? And then it happened to my favorite game at the time, Anime Mania, right? Which is confusing to me because Anime Mania, well, it had so much talent. It was a prospect, bro. It was an up and coming prospect. There was only one problem with Anime Mania that could have been fixed. For some reason, the devils didn't want to fix it. And this is what confuses me now. This is why I'm so confused. If I switch back over here, there we go, right? I was gonna cite this video by Osuku, cool dude. He makes like a bunch of I said like first 48 type Roblox videos, which is pretty cool, right? I checked the description. This shit say he was contacted and had a discussion. He is not responsible for the death of these games. The majority of them were going to die either way. He attempts to revive these games because they consider the downward spiral. I assume that this is where the biggest misconception is, right? Allow me to explain. This nigga does not attempt to revive these games. He knows fully well that these games are at the lowest and he comes in to buy them, right? I don't know how he finesses them to get them to buy the game every single time, but he knows it, he sees it, and he comes in and swipes the game. When he swipes the game at its lowest, right? This is what Roblox devs fuck up. For some reason, Roblox devs, when their players drop, they just leave the game alone. Roblox devs don't have a comeback mind. Remember like last year around like Christmas, it's like around like Christmas to around like March of last year, I was like, my channel was doing a lot better, right? But then I started working around like June, and then when I started working at 7-Eleven, my consistency dropped, right? I wasn't uploading as much. And because I was uploading as much, YouTube took me out the algorithm, right? I didn't say, oh man, I'm about to quit being a YouTuber because YouTube fucked me on the algorithm. I kept going, right? We keep pushing. A Roblox dev mind, if their game drops, it's like they get mentally fucked, and they like, oh my god, nobody fucks my game anymore. I don't want to make it no more, and then it just give up every single time. They just give up. Ultimatum was not dead. The game, Ultimatum was an RPG game, right? In RPG games, you play for the content. It's a role-playing game. You level up, get shit, grind shit. There's nothing more to grind than Ultimatum. Ultimatum wasn't dropping updates, so people stopped playing. Total seen people stop playing it, and they was like, oh well, yeah, the game's dead now. Might as well sell it. There's nothing more with the game. Like all you needed was, some more content. People come back to the game. The game was fun. The combat was good. The grind was stable. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too quick. The PvP was good. It was unbalanced, but it was getting balanced. And then like mid balance change, he just stopped updating the game, right? So he just said, fuck it. Mystified swooped in. Mystified swoops in, buys the game, and now says, okay, we're gonna remake it. Here's the problem, right? If Mystified was doing what he said he was doing, if Mystified was genuinely buying these games to try and make them better, I would have no fucking problem. But I have the most concrete proof that he does not give a fuck about these games that he buys. He's just buying them to buy them and make money. My second favorite game on the platform after Ultimatum, Anime Mania. I shouldn't even have to, bro. I shouldn't even have to show you niggas, right? I shouldn't even have to show y'all how hard I went for Anime Mania, bro. Like, I love that game so fucking much. Anime Mania was it, bro. Like, it was the gacha game I was craving on Roblox. Like I even felt Ultimatum a lot, bro. I loved the game so fucking much. And you know what happened? You know what happened? The game died because, like I didn't say the game died. The game was facing a steady increase, and then it faded out, right? The reason it faded out wasn't because of new characters, it wasn't because of new stages. It was because the game was too grindy. And I kept telling Yakaris before he quit, and to the other niggas that the game is too grindy. People don't want to play this shit. I remember asking them, damn, have you played your game before without giving yourself shit? And the nigga told me no. Like, they told me no. And I was like, what? How the fuck can you understand what's wrong with your game if you haven't played it? They don't sit there and play their own game, right? So the game's sitting there, it's dying, it's dropping. And I kept telling y'all, I kept telling everybody that if you make grinding easier, if the grind wasn't so fucking insufferable, if the game didn't take so much of my time, because I kept saying that game wasn't a quote unquote AAA game Roblox title. Deep Ocean can be as grindy as it is, because you know it's a good, amazing, functional game, right? All the systems into it, it feel like an actual console game. Anime Mania didn't even feel like an actual gacha game. It was like a time waster, bro. It was like one of these games right here. Hold up, where my phone at? Where my phone at? Because I have a lot of these games installed. It was like one of these games right here, right? One of these games. We that as you just play. You just play and you waste time, right? This is how Anime Mania felt. Now imagine somebody telling you that to play this game you have to spend like 20, 30 plus hours to ever get anything, right? And that's why I was telling people that Anime Mania isn't the type of game where you can, you know, expect people to put all that time into it. But they didn't listen, you know. Nobody, everybody was like, oh my god, Blackstar, don't know what you're talking about. Fuck Blackstar. And then people stopped playing this game. Well, stop playing. There's a group of them. They stopped playing the game because the game died. Like, it just wasn't fun. Like, you trying to make me grind so much, but this game isn't worth the grind, right? So everybody understood that the only problem with the game was, you know, the grind was too much. Mystified redrops the game, right? He buys it and redrops it. He adds One Piece characters, adds a new stage, adds some new awakenings. The main problem of the game wasn't touched. And keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, right? The reason I'm so farmed, because the main problem of the game, it wasn't like you had to make a new system. All you had to fucking do was go into the scripts of each stage and change a value to make it give you more rewards. But nope, he dropped the game exactly how it was, added like 4 new characters, a new stage, couple new stages. He had a new stage with a couple new he added a new map with a couple new stages. But the main problem of the game was not addressed. And people keep saying, "Oh, he buys these games to make them better." Well, no, that's not because he said he buys the game to make them better. I think he bought Reaper 1. Well, let's go back in the video and look at all the games that he quote unquote bought. Because at first, before I seen this video, I ain't know it. So shout out to him. Video gonna be in the description. I don't know how he finessed you, little bro, but I mean, go ahead. He says the games that this dude
That's a
bought.
pretty large list again. Soul Wars, a developer who kills almost every single game that he's ever touched. Soul Wars,
dead.
Anime Mania,
dead.
Heroes Ultimate,
dead.
Reaper 2,
dead.
Blood Samurai 2,
dead.
Bleach Era,
Never heard of that.
Heroes Legacy,
Never heard of
Anime
that.
Saga,
Never heard
Slayers
of
Unleashed.
I seen I didn't play it though. Let's run that back real quick.
A developer who
First off, is this Khan's video?
There's a developer who's so infamous that the community has titled him a developer who kills.
Nah, That's not Khan.
almost every
He looked just like Khan's character.
single game that he's ever touched. Soul
War was, you know, it was a kind of a mid game, but they had a following, right? And then like the game just couldn't game, right? Like niggas stopped dropping updates, and you know, in a game like Soul War, an RPG game, they stopped playing it.
Anime mania.
Yackers, if you watching this, bro, if you drop an Anime Mania 2, right? You drop Anime Mania 2, I guarantee you, if you listen to everything I ever said and drop Anime Mania 2, you would probably have one of the greatest and longest lasting games on Roblox. Alright? This is me being so dead ass. Look at these anime tower defense games, bro. Your games look visually as good as those. It's just that their games were just easier to play. And by easier, like I mean like the grind wasn't as much. But for your game, the grind was too much and they fucked it. And then you sold it to fucking Penguin or fucking the Court of Owls or fucking Galactus. Like, bro, Mystified is like it's like the true hidden villain of the anime community, bro.
Yeah, Heroes of
Fuck, man. Fuck. Heroes Ultra fucking made him. I don't have a problem with Mystified as a person. His business tactics, the way he makes money, right? I don't hail anybody. The way you get your money, make your money. But when the way you make your fucking money involves me and what I love and what I care about, I'm gonna fucking say something. Okay? I'm gonna fucking stand. I'm not gonna sit and let you continue to walk over the games I care about. Which is why I'm so happy that Deep Woken's a good game. I'm so happy that GPO is run by Foyu. Foyu don't give for any of that shit. I'm so happy that Dragon Saga is my game. Swords made by Marco. Fucking, I'm so happy that the games I play now are not made by people who have weak wills. That's the problem with Roblox devs. Everybody he's bought a game from has been weak-willed, and by weak-willed I mean like they give up so easily. Like your game can bounce back. Your game can bounce. Your game didn't die because it was bad. Your game died because you aren't putting updates. It can bounce back. But because the Roblox devs nowadays are so weak-willed, they have, bro, their willpower is zero. These niggas have no hockey. They're not Howlborn. Like these niggas are just so, they're so weak in the mind that they see numbers drop and they say, oh my god, nobody fucks with me, and they just stop. Like I don't understand it, bro. Like you have to be strong if you want to succeed in life. You have to be stronger. Because just like Andrew Tate be saying, nobody has the fucking leeway to sit there and say I can't do it. Because when you say you can't do it, somebody else is saying they can do it, and they're doing what you could have been doing, making money you could have been making. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Ultimatum, Reaper 2,
Reaper 2. I play Reaper 2
every single game
bit,
that he's ever touched.
but Blood Samurai, right? Let me make sure I'm not tripping. I remember. Did I play Blood Samurai before? I swear I played this game before. I did play this game. I did play this game. I played the game, and I told niggas that it might have, you know, something. You ever look back at something and you say, "Damn," right? I played the game, and I told niggas that it's a good game. Just the way the game is structured, it won't work. Niggas was saying all type of shit to me, if I recall. I'm pretty sure we're where they at. Yeah, people was telling me. People were saying that, you know, the game can concede and shit. Yep. I'm going off an older version, probably testing the differences. Look where the game at now. Game died quick as fuck. And I was telling people the game not gonna work. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say exactly? Let me go look at past Blackstar, a year ago Blackstar.
Show in the footage that's playing in the background, but while I was playing, I found out that you can roll different races, and when I found you roll different races, it really made me feel like they was trying to make a samurai rogue. And yo, just like I said, the samurai rogue just won't work. The samurai games are based mainly on the experience of world building and you know, progression. Like making a multiplayer samurai game, it don't fit. That's why all the samurai games, they be fucking CC. It's story driven. You gotta make a multiplayer samurai game, but it's not gonna hit. Don't get me wrong, you can make some multiplayer sword shit, you feel me? Like look at all the RPG. Yeah. This game would have been so much. It would have been so much better if it was like an RPG game, but this is just a samurai class. You feel me? That would have probably been way better. But when we try to make a game based around the samurai feeling, when the samurai feeling mainly comes from the aspect of storytelling, that's what makes samurai.
That's what I told them. I said the game would have been better if you made it an RPG game, but they wanted to make an open world free game like Rogue and Deep, based solely on samurai. And then I told them, I said, but pretty much what I was saying, a samurai, like, you know, people think about samurai, people put themselves into a samurai position, people want to get immersed in the samurai game. For an open samurai game, there's way too many variables that you would have to control that you can't control because too many people. And that's what I was trying to tell them.
So live, the story doesn't be like, it's like every samurai got a story. The storytelling is what makes samurai so live, and you make that a multiplayer experience, and it's like it takes out all the storytelling. And now we just niggas running around randomly arcane. I heard one dude got killed.
Exactly what I said. Exactly what the fuck I said. You ever seen the fucking on Samurai Champloo? Could you imagine how bad the show would be if the nigga deadass just ran around just fighting every nigga he seen just cuz? Like, the nigga had a story. Him and his homeboys had purpose. They knew what they wanted to do. They had a goal. There is no goal in a game like this unless it's RPG game. Because now, you know, you actually fighting to get stronger. At this point, you just fighting to cut people. You just fighting just to fight.
Few specs, and it's like, hey, and talking back on the race shit, the things I seen, it was like only 2. I think like Nine-Tailed Fox 2. I don't even know them shits get passes. I seen the black little fox person. I think I don't know if it was a fox person. It was a black fairy. He had a tail. Nigga was running on all fours, bro. And bro, this game, it may do the same thing Exoria did. Exoria came out. It was hype. Niggas realized this game not really as hype as it is, and they stopped playing it. That's how bad this game gonna be. This is me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, because I actually really want to know, bro. Because this game, bro, I don't want to say it got potential to be good, because the combat is just the rinse and repeat shit. The setting don't fit with the multiplayer. Their setting doesn't fit with the multiplayer aspect they're trying to put into the game, bro. So I can't really sit there and tell y'all this game got potential. Am I telling you not to try it out? No. Go play the game for yourself, see if you like it. You feel me? Don't always take people words like it's fun.
I said this every video back then. I said it so much for like 2 years. I thought niggas would just understand. That's how I felt. Like, you know, I always tell people, play it for yourself. But dick eaters like lucrative. Take anything that.
Fucking facts, alright? Go try it out. If you can try it out for yourself, go try it out. The game will be in the description like I always do, right? So go try it out for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think about the game. Let me think if this game will actually work on a massively. I keep saying massively. I can think my MMO, like, let me know if this game will work on a multiplayer scale. But at the end of the day, you just gonna leave me for somebody else.
Enjoy yourself. Alright, so back to the. Did I actually miss? What the fuck? Here we go.
Soul Wars, Anime Mania, Heroes Ultimatum. It was on the front page multiple times, and it averaged around 10k players. The owner of this game, Omikage,
this is the mindset of a lot of Roblox devs nowadays. They don't have bad. They drop a bad update, they get bullied, and they just stop working on it, right? And this is where Mystified comes in. Back to Mystified. I ain't forget about the nigga. This is where Mystified comes in. Mystified sees them at their weakest point, and he grabs the game up gobble 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 gobble. Makes a bad update. Well, I can say a bad update. He makes an update. Would it be good or bad? The one thing I would say, you know, he brings updates to these games, but these updates aren't fleshed out. They aren't thought about. They aren't thought to make the game better. They're literally just adding more stuff to the game, so that way people can say, "Oh my God, this game has an update. I can go back and play it." And they go back and play it, spend time, spend money, and he makes it. He makes money. He flips it. The game either closes or just dies, and they never play it again. They never touch it again. That is why, as a game player, as somebody who plays games and wants to play good games, that type of marketing, that type of business, that type of, like, you know, lifestyle that he's living is bullshit to any actual person who loves games and actually wants to play good games. Because you're taking games that you can actually make games better. Anime Mania could have been made better. If Anime Mania got bought by the right nigga, it would still been alive today. Here's Ultimatum. If Ultimatum got bought by the right nigga, or they still kept on creating the game, you know, add shit to it, the game would have been alive right there. It probably wouldn't be like 30, 40K, but it'd probably be like 5, 6K players type shit, right? But no, they quit because they was weak-willed, and here comes Mystified coming in. Your game is now mine. And now he flipped the bag, closed it. I don't understand it, bro. Why are devs so weak nowadays? But like it's like, I can't even call this devs. This is more like a people problem. When people say the world has got soft, they meant that in many ways, right? Not only can the world not take jokes, people can't take criticism. Like people sometimes, right? Niggas do be getting bullied, right? But a lot of the times, a person can say, "Hey, you know, this isn't good, and this is why it's not good." And niggas will say, "Man, you're hating. What are you talking about?" And then, you know, it's either they get real defensive, or they just say, "Oh my God, I'm not shit. I'm never gonna be shit. I'm gonna just quit right now." It's either they be real defensive or they give up completely. And it's like, man, the world got soft as fuck, bro. Even people telling me they don't like my content, or I'm stupid, or I'm rambling. You know, you take that shit, you see it, and you evaluate it. You don't sit there, you don't ignore it because the person typed that to you. They said it for a reason. You see, okay, well, damn, why did they type that? You know, even if you find out that what they're saying was bullshit, you don't have to care about it, but at least take into consideration, like, you know, maybe they saying it because they actually found something wrong with your personality in their eyes. So, you know, look at it through their eyes, like, maybe this was kind of wrong. Even if you don't go back and apologize, even if you stand by that shit, if somebody says to you, bro, if it's criticism, just take it, think about it for a second, even for like a second, but just think about it and give a response to that shit. Once you give a response to that shit you're okay with, push it to the side and keep going, keep pushing. Like if a nigga say, "Oh, your content trash," okay, maybe I could have edited that video more better. Push it to the side, keep going. It's in the past now. It happens. Nothing you can do about it. All you can do is keep going. Fuck it, keep bowling. That's all I gotta say, bro. The Mystified nigga, he is the biggest demon to ever go Roblox, and he's the biggest demon because of the current state of Roblox developers' mind. So it's like, it's pretty much hand in hand. As long as Roblox devs aren't getting stronger, and by stronger I mean like as long as their mind is still weak, Mystified will forever have targets to come in and you know, grab their games from. So keep that, take that how you will. I'm not saying Mystified is killing the games. What I'm saying is Mystified is buying the games. He's making an update that nobody wants, or an update that does nothing for the game, makes money off the game, and then closes it. So he's not killing the games. He's how do I say this, right? He's not killing the game. So he's not shooting the baby. He's picking up a baby that's like limping, with the premise of, okay, I'm gonna help you get up. And as soon as he grabs the baby's hand to lift him up, he takes the baby up for like a he puts him on the shoulder, goes for an F5, throws him, F5s the baby, and the baby gets back up, he runs to him, spears the baby, and then one more time, the baby gets up for the final and third time, he stomps his leg, and it's sweet chin music, the baby's out for good, and now the baby's dead. So that's how the games go, that's how they always wanna go, and hey, if y'all boys agree or disagree, let me know down in the comments. You know, always like discussions. Unless you're letting lucrative and you're a dick rider. But hey, so other than that, y'all boys take it easy.